So, we're already a quarter of the way through the NFL season, just like that. We just blinked and we're 4 weeks through. That being said, people are starting to think about awards, but we're going to do quarter season awards.
Okay.
I guess we're kind of bored, so 4 games in, who's the MVP?
This is hard. Even though it's only a quarter of the way through the season, this is pretty hard for me. I have 2 names, okay, that I want to put out there. And one is Aaron Rodgers, and the other one is Russell Wilson. Now, a quarter of the way through the season, I would probably give it to Aaron Rodgers by a smidge. Mm-hmm. And the only reason why I'm giving it to Aaron Rodgers is he is balling out with no-namers.
Yeah.
Nobodies. Legit nobodies.
Fair enough.
He's missed his best target 3 weeks in a row, and nothing's changed. But the thing with Russell Wilson is his defense has been playing like absolute garbage, and he's been carrying his team to wins throughout the season. He's undefeated. They're both undefeated. I think they're both 4-0 right now. Right? Yep. So I have Aaron Rodgers by a smidge right now.
Yeah, I have that also. Actually, right now, Aaron Rodgers is plus 300 to win the MVP, and Russell Wilson's plus 200. So Wilson's a slight favorite over him.
Gotcha.
And yeah, like you said, I think he's just doing more with less right now.
Yep.
Because he has Devontae Adams, but he's been missing for
three straight weeks.
3 straight weeks, right? Oh, well, he left in the third quarter of week 2. But Tanyan, their tight end, has I think he's been targeted 13 times and he has 12 catches.
There was a stat during the game yesterday when he scored his 3rd touchdown. He had more games yesterday than he did in his first 2 seasons in the NFL.
He had more touchdowns
last night. 3. He had 3 touchdowns. He had 2 in his first 2 seasons.
Wow.
That's nobody's.
Yeah. Russell Wilson is playing spectacular at such a high level. And I don't know if Green Bay is going to be able to sustain, putting up 40 points with a bunch of no names. But if they do, then I think, not Wilson, Rodgers definitely deserves it if this keeps up. But Wilson has probably been playing almost just as well, I'd say. But he has DK Metcalf, he has Tyler Lockett. Those guys are good football players. So. Yep. Right now, I give a slight edge to Rodgers. Mahomes right now is plus 500.
Where's Josh Allen? Did you get his odds?
Josh Allen's is plus 1,200. He's the same as who is it? Who else has been playing well?
Brady's been playing well, but I don't think his odds are that high.
No, he's not that high. It's plus 1,200. Oh, he's with Dak Prescott.
Oh, Dak.
Yeah, Dak's at plus 1,200.
Really well.
He's on pace for, I think, 6,500 yards. 6,700 yards.
Insane.
That's 3 straight games with 450 yards.
Yeah.
And they're 1-3.
Yeah. Wow. That's another story.
Their defense is atrocious. Anyways.
But yeah, we'll move on.
On to Offensive Rookie of the Year. Currently, Joe Burrow is a pretty decent favorite right now. He's plus 125. The next best guy is plus 375 via Bet Online.
Who is the
that's Clyde Edwards-Helaire, actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have Burrow.
Yeah, Burrow so far. I think you can make a legitimate case for Justin Herbert right now.
You could, the way he's been playing.
Even though, he's played... When did he start playing? Week 2?
2.
Yeah, week 2, right?
He's played 3 weeks.
Yeah, he's played 3 weeks, and he's performed pretty well. Mm-hmm. The only thing is, Joe Burrow's offensive line, is terrible.
It's abysmal.
I don't even know how he's gonna. I don't know if he's gonna make it through the season, honestly, with that offensive line. But right now, Justin Herbert's plus 500. I think that. It's a little valuable right there.
That is actually
because you can make the case that they're going to be in a position to win more games than the Bengals are this year, and he's got the better supporting cast around him. He's got Keenan Allen. He's got Hunter Henry. Mike Williams is okay, but they've got a better offensive line, a good defense. So I think plus 500 is definitely some value.
Yeah, the thing is, and I don't I don't see Tyrod getting his job back. I don't.
No way.
It's hard to. I know Tyrod was the guy going into week 1, but just what you've seen from Herbert the past 3 weeks, it's hard. It's hard to not.
Yeah, they said a couple weeks ago if Tyrod's healthy, he's their quarterback. But
That's what I'm saying.
At this point, I don't buy that.
Yeah, it's hard to go back, man. With the way Herbert's been playing, yeah.
Yeah, Joe Burrow so far.
Yeah, Burrow.
He's been, one of the best rookie quarterbacks I've seen ever. And I think
no
he's
O-line.
going to break the touchdown record, the rookie touchdown record. Yeah, with no O-line too. Defensive. Oh, you know what? Offensive rookie of the year. I like this as a long shot. Is Justin Jefferson at plus 1,400?
Okay.
I mean, that's just a long shot. I wouldn't touch
Yeah.
it, but just something fun to consider. And he's having a really solid year as well.
He is. He's been.
So just a shout out to Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
Defensive rookie of the year. This is really tough because Chase Young has missed basically 2 games out of the 4 that are possible. So that being said, who do you have as your quarter season defensive rookie of the year?
Well, up to this point, I actually like Patrick Queen.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's been balling. He's been doing very well for that Ravens defense.
Yep.
And he's been healthy all 4 weeks, and he's played very well the past 4 weeks. Now, long term, if Chase Young comes back and he's healthy the rest of the season, I could see him winning it because that's who I had at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, no, 100% for sure.
But it just comes down to his health for me. Another player is C.J. Henderson, who, again, he just got hurt also. So we'll see how many weeks he misses or how much time he misses, whatever. But as of right now, I'm taking Patrick Queen through 4 weeks.
Okay. Did you see him? Who did he punch at the goal line with his forearm? It was Peyton Barber, I think. He tried to jump over. He just completely just bashed him with his forearm and knocked him to the ground.
Yeah, he's been a stud, man.
Yeah, actually, I couldn't pick anyone, so I just said Chase Young because, like, the little that we did see him, he was dominant as hell. And I don't really have anyone else that's been, like, has played at that high of a level.
No, I agree.
Even though it was only 2 out of 4 games, like, whatever, because there was no runner-up that I didn't feel comfortable giving it to C.J. Henderson or Patrick Queen at that point.
But. Yeah, Patrick Queen, he's just being healthy. He's been available.
It's funny because all the preseason hype that, obviously he was amazing in college. Isaiah Simmons.
I actually saw his name on a list with odds, and he was he had the 3rd best odds. And I was like, the dude hasn't played.
He has played 44 snaps.
In 4 games.
44 snaps in 4 games.
That's 11 snaps a game.
Yeah, and in those 44 snaps in coverage, he's allowed 4 catches on 4 targets for 94 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's a perfect passer rating. And I got to tell you, I'm shocked about this because I thought for sure he was one of the safest picks you could make in the draft.
I agree.
I thought for sure he was going to be a stud, no matter what.
Yeah.
And it's not looking like it so far.
Maybe it's just rookie pains. I don't know. Maybe it's just the adjustment. I don't know. But he doesn't get enough playing time, which is another thing. I feel like he needs to be out there more. See more.
But if they spent that high of a draft pick on him, and they're not playing him, there's got to be a good reason for it.
I guess after you read that the passer rating stat, that has to be the reason.
Right. And he's been graded terrible over those 44 snaps, but it's a small sample size. But the fact that they spent, what was it, the 8th pick on him?
I believe so.
And, they don't play him.
Nothing.
What does that tell you?
11 snaps.
That they don't believe in him.
No.
I don't know.
But then
I still believe in his talent, though. That's for sure.
And then you want to do Defensive Player of the Year?
Defensive Player of the Year. Yeah, you go first.
This is another 2-namer that I have right now. And the 2 names I have are Aaron Donald and Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
And a quarter of the way through the season, I would probably give the nod to Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett's been a beast.
Yeah.
He's been a beast. I can't deny it. So I think a quarter of the way through the season, it's Myles Garrett. But all Aaron Donald needs to do, he just needs to have another great performance like he always does. And
well, no reason to name a second name here because Myles Garrett's Defensive Player of the Year through 4 games. Listen, 27 pressures, leads the league. 5 more than the next guy. And Aaron Donald is one of the next guys, 22.
Yeah.
And I think one of the Bosa, not Nick Bosa, he got injured, but Joey Bosa has 22 pressures as well. But to have 5 more and to have 5 sacks and what was it, 3 forced fumbles, 5 sacks and 3 forced fumbles the last 3 weeks. He didn't have a sack in his first game. So last 3 weeks, 5 sacks and 3 forced fumbles. And he's just wreaking havoc.
Yeah,
he's in the backfield every play. He's wrecking plays.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think this is a no-brainer to me, Myles Garrett. And I think he's going to end up finishing with Defensive Player of the Year. This is his year.
It could have been last year if he,
It could have been last year, like I said, yeah.
Yeah, no, Myles Garrett is a good pick.
Mm-hmm.